Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Max Goldwasser.
Good evening, Central Oregon. I hope you've been having a wonderful Wednesday. Speaking of wonderful, check out this sunset captured by Lindsay Scheitman. This was from the 17th hole at the Woodlands Golf Course down in Sun River. Beautiful coloring in the sky with Mount Bachelor off there in the distance. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for sending that in. And if anyone else has any other pictures or news tips that they would like to send our way, you can always do so at ktvz.com/share. And here's the last 3 hours on our satellite and radar. You can see Central Oregon is not the only place in the state that's getting met with these beautiful, clear conditions. Really, it's being mimicked across the entire state. There is a system that could be entering Oregon to our northeast, coming out of the Washington area. Could have some showers later on tonight and tomorrow afternoon, but none of that will be reaching Central Oregon anytime soon. We are expecting to have dry days here for at least the next 7 days, including a warm-up that is in store for us. Putting our future track into motion, you'll see exactly what I mean here. Waking up tomorrow, at least on here, there's not a cloud in sight, and those are pretty much the conditions we can expect throughout the day. Some clouds start to roll in the early to late afternoon, but then around Thursday evening, here we are at 7 p.m., really, same as 7 a.m., barely any clouds in sight. Friday, you start to see some clouds roll in. In the morning, it's just a light cloud cover overhead, but it becomes a little bit heavier throughout the day. Here we are Friday evening, mostly cloudy skies across Central Oregon. Mostly cloudy skies are also what we are expecting for Saturday, your first day of summer here in Central Oregon. Current winds outside, northerly winds, just 10 miles an hour in Madras. The rest of us, though, are in the single digits. Once we hit midnight, all of our wind speeds should be dropping down into the single digits. Very calm wind speeds from midnight on. Temperatures mostly scattered in the 50s. Warm Springs, though, still at 60 degrees, but 57 in Redmond, 55 in Bend, mid-50s in Prineville and in Sun River, and then low 50s in Sisters and in La Pine. Tonight, forecast lows. Most of us will be mixed through the 40s, from the low to high 40s. These conditions a few degrees above our seasonal average, but Sun River and La Pine will be bottoming out in the high 30s, both at 37 apiece. And then finally tomorrow, forecast highs. Warm Springs getting into the 80s, La Pine getting into the 80s, Redmond almost there, high 70s as well for Prineville and Madras, and then mid 70s for Sisters, Bend, and Sun River. These conditions a couple degrees above our seasonal average, and then we keep climbing after that, all the way up to 86 degrees on Friday. Cools down just a bit, still in the low 80s on Saturday, but because of that cloud cover overhead, it'll make our temperatures drop just a little bit. Saturday, again, is your first day of summer. Summer solstice is at 2:43 p.m.